A very warm greetings to all. Welcome back to yet another session on English vocabulary and usage, week 6. And in this session, we shall deal with palindrome words and palindrome poems. First, let us take a look of the previous class contents. In the previous class, we got familiarized with wordplay, the importance of wordplay, palindrome as a part of wordplay, the etymology and meaning of the word palindrome, the types of palindromes in English, the purpose of palindromes, and the applications of palindromes. And now, in this session, we shall focus on word palindromes. Word palindromes are the most common palindromes in English, and these are the words that have the same meaning, whether they are read backwards or forwards. And we have several types of word palindromes, such as character unit palindromes, word unit palindromes, and sermodilabs. Character unit palindromes are the single words that read the same backward and forward, such as race car, kayak, read paper, or tenant. Abophobia is a word that refers to a fear of palindromes, and surprisingly, it is also a character unit palindrome. Word unit palindromes are the phrases, sentences, or group of words that appear in identical order when viewed forward or backward. A word unit palindrome in phrase form is murder for a jar of red rum. And a sentence palindrome is, did I say? You never say never. You say I did. So since a sentence is framed by the combination of words, it can also be taken as word unit palindromes. And here we come to sermodilabs. Sermodilabs are the palindromes that, when read backwards, become new words. For example, deserts and stressed, God and dog, stop and pots. Fittingly, the word sermodilab is palindromes spelled backwards. Here is a list of word palindromes and their meanings. Let us have a look at it. Detartrated is the past tense of to detartrate, a chemical term meaning to remove tartrates. Kinnikinnick is a Native American smoking mixture. Malayalam is an Indian dialect. De-leveled is the past tense and past participle of de-level, to denote or be demoted to a lower level. Evitative is a grammatical case indicating fear or aversion. Redivider is someone or something that redivides. Releveler is someone or something that levels again. Rotavator is a type of machine for breaking up soil. Deified is the past tense of to deify, meaning to consider as a god. Nauran is the language spoken in Nauru, and a person from Nauru is also called Nauran. Weep is a type of bird, often understood to be a lapwing. Race car is a racing car. Rayfear is someone who rayfies. Repaper is to cover again with paper. Reviver is someone or something that revives or restores. Rotator is a thing that rotates. Seites is the plural of seiti, the essence of an individual. Semines is the plural of semine, the interpretation given to a morpheme. Senons are the ancient people who lived in part of what is now France. Sosos is the plural of soso, a type of dolphin. Ere means before. Degged is the past tense of dig, meaning to water a plant. Denned is the past tense of to den, meaning to live in a den. Challah is a variant of challah, a special Jewish braided bread eaten on Sabbath and Jewish holidays. Malem is a place in West Africa, and it refers to a learned man also. Maram is a type of grass. Rever is someone or something that revs, that is the engine. Tut-tut is a disapproving sound to make such a sound. Alula is a structure forming part of a bird's wing. Arara is a type of Australian cockatoo, also a Brazilian macaw. Civic is relating to a city. De-bed is to remove someone from a bed. Decade is the past tense of to deck, meaning to deceive. Delete is the past tense of to deal, meaning to delete. Dered is the past tense of to deray, an archaic word meaning to harm. Deved is the past tense of to dew, meaning to cover with dew. Igigi is a class of Sumerian gods. Irori is the traditional Japanese sunken fireplace. Kazakh is a member of a people inhabiting the Central Asian Republic of Kazakhstan. Kelek is a type of raft used in the Middle East. Liril is a cosmetic soap popular in India. Madam is a polite form of address for a woman. Minim is a musical note having half the duration of a full note. Radar is a method of detecting objects using radio waves. Refer means to mention or allude to. Rotar is something that rotates. Sagas is the plural of saga, a long narrative story. Simis is the plural of simi, a linguistic element. Seres is a series of stages of ecological development. Adda is a type of lizard. Anna is an Indian coin. Beep is an informal name for the BBC. Cook is a crazy person. Naan is a type of Indian bread. And noon refers to midday. So these were the list of word palindromes. Now let us just see the first longest palindromic word in English. James Joyce, a renowned Irish novelist, invented the longest palindromic word in English in his book Ulysses, published in the year 1922. He invented the word tatter-a-tat, meaning a knock on the door. It's an onomatopic word, a word imitative of the sound associated with the action of the word that denote. And here we come to palindromic poetry. They're also termed as mirror poetry. These poems combine poetic form with line palindromes or mirror image word unit palindromes. They start with an initial poem and then hinges on a line that usually repeats directly in the middle of the poem before working through the rest of the lines in reverse order. Now let us see some examples of palindrome poems. This is a poem entitled Reflections. Life imitates nature, always moving, traveling continuously, falling leaves placed delicately, foliage touching the echoing waters, clarity removed, reflections distorted through waves rippling, gracefully dancing, mirrored images reflect, images mirrored, dancing gracefully, rippling waves through distorted reflections, removed clarity. Waters echoing like touching foliage, delicately placed leaves falling, continuously traveling, moving always. Nature imitates life. So here we see a replica of word units in this poem. Here is one another poem, which is also an example of palindrome poetry, written by Robert Lee Brewer, and the poem is named Witches Burn. Gypsies tell girls witches burn candles and laugh. Cats jump fences. Shadows cast spells in darkness. In spells cast shadows, fences jump, cats laugh. And candles burns witches, girls tell gypsies. Thus, the poem is a typical palindrome poem. And here is one another example of W.H. Auden's The Life of a Poet. And this particular poet has penned this unflattering palindrome about the poet T.S. Eliot. T.S. Eliot, top board, notes putrid, tang. Demanting is sad. I would assign it a name, Ignat. Dirt upset on pot toilet. Thus, we have seen the list of palindrome words and some examples of palindrome poetry in this session.